Do you not like any of the current Swiss Army knives? Maybe you can't find the one that really suits you. Well, don't worry about that. There's a whole huge back catalogue of Swiss Army knives. You can find them on the second-hand market, not in the UK, but in the US. You can find them on eBay and Etsy, in flea markets in the US. In the UK, maybe on Facebook or some of the other second-hand markets, maybe even car boot sales. So do have a look round for them, because I'm sure you can find one that maybe suits your needs perfectly. I've just got four here just to show you, four different size ones. I've got the Hercules, the Tourist, the Executive, and then the Moneyclip. So I'm going to go through all of these in detail just to show you where they have some different tools to the normal ones. This is the Hercules. Now, I've already done a video on this, so if you take a look up there, you should be able to see a link to it. But just going through it briefly, it's a 111mm Victorinox, and it weighs in at 180 grams or 6.3 ounces. So it's quite a big chunky boy. It has a load of tools. If you look at the back, you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Let's start with the back tools first. So we'll just go quickly. It has the corkscrew. It has the reamer. On the scale tools, it has the usual toothpick and tweezers. And then looking at the front, you have the normal front tools of the can opener and the cap lifter. And then this is where it gets interesting, because it has a super pair of scissors. And then along with that, it has a great inline Phillips. And the great thing about that is it locks out, so you can use it really well just as a screwdriver. Just putting that away. Then there's also a saw, and this saw is immense. You can see I've been using it, but it cuts through wood really well on the pull and the push. Also then there are some small pliers. Now these are a bit like super tweezers, but they do grip well and they're very precise. So it has those, and then here there's another Phillips inline screwdriver, which I really like. This is one that I use a lot around the house. Unfortunately, for the UK, this isn't UK legal for two reasons. One is the blade is longer than 3 inches, and this is a super sharp blade. I got this from Dan Bladebridge, Bladebridge Customs in the UK, and he's put the usual super sharp edge on that he does. But it's also a locking, so you can see the locking mechanism here. So that's been discontinued, even the newer version with the frame lock. So that's a Hercules. Great large knife, still fits well in the pocket. At 180 grams, it's a little bit heavy, but I use that around the house and for gardening, so that's excellent. I've noticed that a lot of my viewers haven't subscribed yet. If you do, you'll get to see a lot of my back catalogue and some of the great videos I have coming. Coming down in size, we've got the 84mm Tourist. Now this has, again, a great mixture of tools. So it's similar to the compact, but without the scissors really. So it's got the usual cap lifter, flathead screwdriver, wire bender with the can opener and the small flathead, and that also doubles as a Phillips. Then as well as that, it has the main blade, which you can see here. Super blade, and then on the other side there's a small pen blade as well. So great tools. And then here we have the corkscrew with, if I can just twist this off, with the very small screwdriver for eyeglasses or any other small flathead. It also has the pin, we can see in here. And then as well as that, it has the awl or reamer with the eye, so you can use that for sewing as well. Plus the scale tools, the tweezers and the toothpick. So that's a little bit different to anything on the market. The nice thing about this is it's nice and light. It's only 53 grams or 1.9 ounces. So it's a bit like a Spartan, but smaller. Then going further down in size, now this is the one that I really like because it's a bit like a classic SD with a couple of extra tools. So this is the Executive. So it's a 74mm red Celidor, and it weighs in at 45 grams or 1.6 ounces. So let's take a look. This is the main blade. You can see this. It's a little bit thin, but it works well. It has the key ring as well, which I'm not a great fan of. And then at the back, we have a smaller blade. You can see this one's, somebody's been using it for prying, not me actually, but it still cuts well. And then there's a really interesting tool here at the front. So this is the orange peeler, because of course if you're an executive you peel oranges, but it's pretty sharp actually. It works well as a package opener, and then it has a small flathead screwdriver as well. So they're the main tools. Then on the other side, obviously as an executive I need to manicure my nails well, so there's a nail file. This is one of the old ones, the crosscut, with a nail cleaner as well. So that's a really long nail file, really useful. And then as well, there's a cracking pair of scissors. So that is the 74mm Executive. And then finally, we have the Moneyclip. So this is an excellent smooth ALOX 74mm Swiss Army knife. Let's take a look at the main tools. So no scale tools because it's an ALOX. It's got a nice length blade here. Let's take a closer look. You can see the Victorinox Switzerland stainless Ross fry. So super blade. Then with that, there is also a nail file. So this is the textured steel along with a nail cleaner. And then on the other side are the scissors. So really nice size scissors. You can see these are the older ones with the screw there, but still work brilliantly. So it's a really nice, simple single layer knife, and with the benefit of the Moneyclip. Now what I like about the Moneyclip is that this fits really nicely in a slip, so that's not going anywhere. Now, the knife was given to me by my good friend Randy. Randy has a channel called Randy's WSG, and Randy also made the slip as well, which I think is brilliant. And the nice thing is there's a little bit of room in there to put a small pen in. So with the Olight O pen, it's a perfect little combination to take out. So I hope I've shown you some interesting discontinued knives there. So just taking a quick look at them again, we have the big boy, the Hercules, we have the Tourist, we have the Executive and the Moneyclip. So if you can't find one of the current Swiss Army knives, you can't find one that really suits what you want or isn't quite you, please look in their back catalogue. Please have a look in some of the secondary markets for some of these discontinued models, and I'm sure you can find one that you like. Give me a comment. Have you got one that you really like that isn't available anymore? Is it one that you're looking for? And I'd be really interested to know. I hope you've liked this. Thanks for watching. Why not check out this video or this playlist? I've got some great Victorinox videos in this playlist. I'm sure you'll like one of those. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.